I want to go into Red Bull's creative office for one day.
1 in 2,000.
That's high.
The music is only in
Two
your
tunes.
head.
Two
Yeah, two
tunes.
tunes.
Zero concept of distance unless you're a carpenter.
Her boyfriend is just a horse.
We should at least come in and then start this stuff so we can speed it up. All right, welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. Danny Scatton.
You're
Danny
scat.
No, we
You know about scat?
Once every 10 episodes, Danny asks us if we just picked up scatting.
Well, I mean, it's something that comes from the soul.
That's what your
That's
soul
what your soul
saying.
sounds
That's
like.
what your soul
That's
sounds
what my
like.
soul
I believe
sounds
it.
like. The guy who I think I've said this every time too, but the guy who made scats, who's the scat man,
Scat man.
said he does the scat because he actually has a really bad stutter.
Wait, so he's the scat man? Isn't scat a word for poop?
Maybe critter poop. Like
He's the poop man.
This
He's
is
poop man.
this is a different scat. This is
Sounds the same to me.
could be the same scat.
No. But you ever heard the song Scat Man?
I'm a scat man.
Give it a whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
So that guy supposedly has a really bad stutter, and scatting lets him, overcome that.
It's verbal jazz.
Yeah.
Miami's essentially on fire.
They're
curfewing it up, though.
Dude, they're freaking. They're like curfewing, beating each other up. Like every block, someone's getting arrested. They're coronaing it up. I don't know what. What happened.
They're getting arrested because they curfewed it up, and then people are not listening to the curfew.
It's only going to be for the whatever spring break weeks
spring
are
break.
there.
Yeah,
And then it'll be back to...
No, I just think it's crazy. Like, you think how how other places are gonna be? Like, if here completely open, like all the little the pent up shit is just it's gonna be like that everywhere.
I don't think so. I think
You think Miami just breeds it?
No, First of all,
if
I
it's
think
the
it's
only place open, then it draws
It's a funnel.
all the...
No,
yeah,
this
it's
funnel
the
system.
funnel system.
Yeah. It's crazy. Watch some videos.
And
of
the
what's
crazies
going on.
come out the end of the funnel.
also it's Miami. So,
It's already crazy. What's up?
but that's definitely why. It's because it's the only one. So if just a few other cities do it, it should relieve the pressure.
I say we go now. And we go in full gear. We purge.
crazy.
We purge it up, and we just try to live on our own little.
They're living by
post-apocalyptic
purge
world.
rules now?
I think so.
Okay.
I hope it was the edited version of the video I saw, but it looked like the police were going around spewing the purge sirens. I think it was
Yeah.
edited, but I hope it wasn't.
No, if they're living by purge rules, I'll go.
Yeah.
We could rob a bank and get murdered.
Yeah.
They did bring out the SWAT team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's purge rules for
No,
sure.
I don't think. No. The purge. They don't. Yeah. Because not. Yeah. You're right. I'd probably rob
the SWAT
something.
teams are probably looting too.
Yeah. I mean,
Miami.
It's the purge and Miami.
I mean, I feel like anybody could have told this was coming miles away. This is obviously going to happen. There was
The flights are like
$50
$30 round trip, dude. This was bound to happen.
It's a perfect storm.
This is bound to happen. They publicly declared that they could give two shits about COVID, and then they said, and also the flights are super cheap.
And also it's spring break.
Fucking Philip DeFranco said that that of the people arrested in Miami, like 47% of them were like not from Miami,
Not Floridians.
which is a huge, obviously, kind of a problem.
That's tough for Miami because now there's this staple on them. Like, what are you guys doing? Clean up the rug here. But then it's like half of them, not even
but
from
it
there.
does suck
What do you
for
do?
them because they were just living it up, living La
Yeah.
Vida Loca.
Yeah.
And now it's this like 47%, this home team versus away team thing.
Yeah, in Miami, just fighting.
No, away team's winning.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna commit the most crime?
Yeah.
Had us in the first half, not gonna lie, but they really came back.
You can't out crazy the crazies.
Can't out crazy the crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they got to bump up the flights a little bit. Don't make them so anybody like my brother from just digging through the couch could get to Miami. It's like we got to probably bump up those prices.
All right, so tell me if I'm going crazy because I don't know if I'm crazy or if the rest of the world knows this, and I don't want to scare anyone away from doctors or anything like that. They're smart people. So I have to get a CAT scan soon, and I was just looking up stuff about CAT scans.
Why?
And it says the chances of getting cancer from a CAT scan are very low.
but never
The chance,
zero.
no. It says, and then the next line was, and this was like an article defending them,
Right.
And then the next line was, the chance of getting a fatal cancer from one singular CAT scan is only 1 in 2,000. That's high.
That's
high,
That
dude.
number's pretty high, dude.
That is a very high number.
The
actually.
chance of getting a fatal cancer
That's high.
from a singular CAT scan is only about 1 in 2,000.
only the word only is what's.
I've taken way worse odds at the casino.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or just prop betting.
That is pretty bad.
Sports.
That's pretty bad.
There are people watching this that their sports book are like, oh, we had way better odds than that, way worse odds than that on a.
I'm gonna get it because the doctor said to, but like that is concerning.
Wait, so What about?
Well, it's like a big microwave kind of, right? Like it doesn't it give you a lot
said
of
it's-
radioactive energy?
So you know how
Maybe
when,
you'll
you
turn
know
into,
how
like, the
when you
Hulk.
when you get an X-ray and they put a big metal plate on you, and then
Yeah.
the guy doing the X-ray goes to China to press a button.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of 250 to 300 X-rays.
Yeah. So it's
Ah.
the guy puts a lead vest on you and then takes a flight and then goes, okay, now.
With no vest. You're
No,
just
definitely
in
has
there.
a vest. You can have no vest. You're just gonna be balls free.
I don't know. I never got a CAT scan.
I never
Oh,
got.
wait, yeah, I did.
I never had to scan my
I got it
cat.
on my foot, which I wouldn't even be worried about like cancer.
Yeah, you
but-
could shoot some
I mean,
X-rays.
I guess how do they put a? I guess they put a vest over you, or obviously over everything but the targeted area.
Yeah. So
They probably put it over your hammer to make sure.
what if it's on your hammer?
Then you're gonna have
You're
you're gonna be Spidey dick.
Yeah, you could be shooting
That's-
radioactive kids.
That's the funny part about the dentist blanket, right? Is that like they put it over your like organs, but they're blasting it into your brain.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the whole
Dude, what
thing.
about? Yeah,
It's very strange.
Yeah, but what about just risking that? What do you mean? Your example when the guy runs away, like for your teeth, right? How just an X-ray of your teeth, you need to wear. I need to wear lead vest when I do my teeth. It's like this is not worth it. Like, what are you doing? You filling in a molar? Like, I don't want to risk this.
Well, they need to see. They need to see. You know, if you got a root canal or something or other.
Just get out of here.
Well, I could be wrong, but I also think that for the CAT scan one, I don't know if you get a vest because I think that I could be wrong. I'm talking out of my ass, but I think that it's so directional that like if they're pointing it at your stomach for the CAT scan, it won't even go to your head.
Right.
I think. I don't know.
I was watching Red Bull, like how Red Bull does all these crazy stunts. I was watching one where some guy was skiing, but he also had a parachute, a paraglider on. So he would like ski on top of like buildings that had snow on top of them.
Buildings?
And yeah, on top of like buildings on the resort that had snow on the roofs.
Oh my
And
God.
I want to go into Red Bull's creative office for one day. Is there any idea they say no to?
No, I was gonna say, you know what that means? That
Is there a
means some
single
ideas
idea?
were scrapped.
I know.
Oh my God.
I need to
Scrapped
see.
ideas.
This guy's gonna ski into a volcano.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna jump off a building. that's it. I'm gonna land in 100,000 cans of Red Bull. like what is the limit? Where did they say no? Because they do crazy shit.
Yeah.
I might turn that into a game because I was looking this up. I might turn this into a game on a later episode because it was like it's such crazy shit that I can play a game
Like Stunt, Red Bull Stunt or
Red
not?
Bull Stunt or totally fictional thing.
That's funny.
It's insane.
That's funny.
Red Bull stunt or like superhero movie.
Yeah.
Action scene.
Action scene. Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, it just seems like such a massive company to assume such liability seems ridiculous.
Nah, man, the person that you can get to hang glide onto snow and ski off buildings will sign away his life for the chance. The waiver, I get you. They'll get away scot free if that man even dies, just because they definitely signs away his life.
Why do you think a guy like that wants to or needs to do that?
It's like adrenaline.
Can't get
right?
hard.
It's adrenaline.
Probably-
Yeah.
Like it's adrenaline. Like he's straight up.
I don't. That's what I would think.
You
Probably
think
the
he's
reason.
rock hard on those building tops?
I think he's only rock hard on those building tops. Like he's like,
Oh,
no, yeah, I'm saying he can't.
okay. Small side tangent about not being able to get hard. I saw a
Small side tangent.
small side tangent.
Emphasize on small.
Yeah, emphasize on small. But I was watching an adult film a few days ago. And
you pulling it up?
And no, I mean we can't show. Yeah, it's really good. No.
Yo, it's really good.
But I was watching an adult film, and one of the advertisements. Obviously, we can't show it on here, but it says this weird trick makes any penis increase by 65%. And again, we'll describe the picture to you. The man is pouring apple cider vinegar on his straight up.
That works.
Pouring apple cider vinegar on his erect penis.
I was wondering why.
First of all,
8 bottles of apple cider vinegar.
65%, and then the link says click here to watch the video manual. It's like what
I've seen all I need to see.
I've seen all. It's very clearly apple cider vinegar, and 65%.
That's big.
That's still only 1.6 inches.
That's even that significant
That's a lot
increase.
That's a lot of apple cider vinegar. I mean, so I bought some. We'll see what happens.
I was saying like so many bottles of apple cider vinegar wound up showing up to the house. I thought it was just
I wonder if I mean, if there was any merit to that, everybody would know. That's the thing about the thing about penis enlargement
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
until now, right? Isn't there the there's like a new FDA thing.
There's the 1 to 3 surgery.
There's a new FDA thing where they essentially put like a big stint,
Yeah.
and it like grows your penis, but it's the only FDA approved penis enlargement surgery. So who knows, you know?
But so if there was a penis, like, okay,
Here we go.
because you can work out right now to get like a better body and the ideal body, right? And still most people don't do it. So you think if there was like a workout machine that enlarged your penis, you think
Guarantee
people
it.
would do
Yes.
it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
But they don't do it now.
No.
No.
Well, first of all, you
Like
think
it's not easy. It's still hard. You still got to get your protein in. You still got to put in the reps.
I guarantee you.
Also, the thing is,
they'll do it.
the thing is that when you're talking about like health and fitness, it just goes over some people's heads. But I mean, you know, there's the classic expression. It's like you think you have like one brain up here and one brain down here. It's like people. If there was a penis enlargement surgery, people or workout, people would
See,
do it.
I don't think so. And I think that you can only say that because there isn't one. But
Okay.
because there's ways to improve your mental cognition right now, and nobody does it. There's ways to improve your physical, like fitness and body. No one does it.
Is it would it work the
If
same
it takes
way?
work and discipline, people aren't going to do it.
Okay, I half agree with that. But what does it work the same as if like if you diet and get shredded for 3 months and you have a 6-pack and then like
Oh, you'll lose the gains.
You lose
Yeah.
it. So yeah, and you look cool for 2 weeks in pictures, but then you're chubby again. Is it
But
the
can
same
you-
thing with
but-
the wean?
But can you lose the gains? Can people with naturally gifted penises lose the gains? Can they get
Yeah, is it
fat,
gene-
essentially?
genetics
It'll
or
work.
something?
It'll work the same as a
Like
muscular
building
person. Like
muscle.
some people don't work out and they still look great. So
Right.
that'll be the guy with the huge
So
hammer.
luck of the draw on that guy.
Yeah.
See why you'd have to start doing it, because you can't. First of all, if the physically fitness freaks would do it, so now you can't have someone who's really fit, who's supposed to have a small weenie, now be really fit and have a big weenie. Then everyone else is missing
There'll be whole Instagram accounts dedicated
to big weenies.
Yeah. And then the one thing is there'd be a whole subculture of people who are actually into the small weenies, you know, and then people will like let themselves go just for that.
Like the dad bod of wieners.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Huh. Okay. I mean,
Oh yeah, like small weenie's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Girls
like a-
love a small weenie now.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Not using the weenie workout.
I'm not
machine.
using the weenie workout.
I'm not using the weenie workout. machine.
No, but I think there's something. Well, I think the reason it's so coveted and it's like such a big topic is because you can't change it.
You ever watch a girl actually just play with a tape measure? Because like the number 5 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches, you can't really, unless you're like a carpenter, you know, you don't really know just from going like this.
Sure.
And then they pull out. You know,
Okay,
wait, give me a second. Give me a second. And
You have zero concept of distance unless you're a carpenter.
then they pull out the tape measure like, oh shit, 6 inches. You know, damn, what am I doing? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows if what a foot is unless you're a carpenter.
I stand by that 100%. I guarantee you.
I understand what you're saying.
I can if I tell you to make 6 inches with your fingers, you won't get close. I don't think you get close.
Dude, I wonder if there's any correlation between like if they took a scientific set, right, of guys with 3-inch penises and guys with 9 inchers, if they would have different concepts of distance. Because in their head, they're always like,
No, man, it's 4.5. That's what
But
I'm
it's not.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Dude, we in high school.
agree.
I don't know, but I'm just saying in high school when you know the conversation's like, however it led to, is like, how long do you think an average penis is or something? And this girl went, and a guy, it's usually, because you know how the measure's like, oh, it's your pinky to your thumb, it's your middle finger to your wrist, you know, whatever the metrics are. She goes like this. Oh, isn't it your form? Isn't it from here to here? I was like,
Dude, who was her boyfriend? He was just sitting in the back like,
Her boyfriend is just a horse.
yeah.
it's like, oh, you work in the
horse.
stables, girl? I was
Yeah.
like, what's happening? And I was like, oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking to you because if that's the just, you know, walking away, not living up to that. Girth too, I'd be scared.
Anyway, buy yourself some apple cider vinegar.
I'm crying.
That's the point.
What if you pour it on a girl's, you know, or the girl person and it gets a little tidy boy?
I didn't see those.
You didn't see those.
I
You're
didn't
not
s-
on that side.
I didn't see those ads.
Do you think girls?
I mean, girls watch the same porn websites. They're just the ads are not for them.
I was gonna say yeah.
The
well,
ads are not
Oh
for
no,
them.
but on porn sites, what do you think? What do you think's the number? 80-20?
No.
Higher?
No.
Yeah, like 90, 95 maybe.
95? Because I don't know.
Because even girls who do it don't do it once, twice a day like guys do.
That's true. All
Yeah,
right.
it's just not even worth advertising to women.
Yeah, because if I ever saw something, what is it?
Rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation for like a girl's genitals on the porn, what is it, ads? I'd be like, oh, times are changing.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Like,
a very forward
good for you.
ad.
Yeah, good for you, girls. Yeah, you're really beating our numbers down. Be like,
Also because it's like, again, it's like these are ads that are all sketchy and weird and don't have any merit. Like obviously, no matter what deer hide pills you take, your penis isn't going to grow. Girls, there is like
Kegels.
there are things they can do, whether it be surgery or this, that, and the other,
take a little break.
that are legitimate, that work.
yeah.
So it's like not even worth advertising to them on the porn websites, and also who would do a serious like elective surgery like that off of whatever X-Hamster or whatever.
Oh, they're. I'm telling you, there's a reason the ads are there. They work on someone.
I know. I think the ads. Yeah. I mean, they get some sad person to click on them. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the thing is, doesn't it like? I'm assuming they just give you a bunch of viruses. That's what I've always assumed.
No. They definitely sell a product.
They're not legit. Was this an apple cider vinegar ad? Oh, they're not legit.
I haven't seen that one.
Well, they definitely sell a product as in like you'll get something in the
Dude, when
bottle.
I was like 11 looking at porn, I would click on it and be like, oh, I want a bigger dick.
yeah.
But then like I look into it and
it's like type in your email.
But they were selling a product. They're trying to shill me a dick pill.
yeah, like deer antler. You were right about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's like
Something in the antler. You know.
like
Ooh, that was a good one. COVID.
Did you ever like when you were young or anything? You didn't look into them or almost buy any of them?
Almost buy? No, but I've clicked. Dude,
You didn't click to locate the hot milfs in your area.
no, I didn't do that because
I like those
that
ones.
is way more in like that. Now I need to interact with somebody else.
Yeah, that's
You know,
different.
that's a lot. That's a lot of steps. There has to be a lot of steps to that. Also, how many milfs are around looking to bang? You know,
Yeah, they always have like mileage
Yeah.
on them too. It's like they're 0.1 mile away.
It's like is that, what? It's in your house.
Miss Jansen?
Yeah, it's
My
like, it's like okay, that's enough.
I wonder if people in like Idaho get the same ads, like because they live miles and miles away.
It's probably more like, oh, hot cousins in your area. Got them. Or
Yeah,
potatoes.
It's like we
Should've said
we have a
potatoes.
site that knows that your cousin swiped right on your Tinder profile. Would you like to click? You know, something like
People looking for intercourse within 50 miles.
What would the family Tinder be called? It's just people.
that.
It just
Family
shows
tree.
you. Yeah, there you go. It just shows you cousins and
Ancestry.com. Right?
it shows
Yeah,
how many
23andMe?
generations. How many generations? What's the word? Reserved? No.
Away, removed.
Removed. Boom.
God, we're good today.
Wait, what are
God,
we
we're
talking
here.
about right now?
I don't know. I'm just
What?
Incest. I think we went to incest
Yeah,
somehow.
Oh, all right.
how the people in Idaho party.
All right. No monetization this episode.
Nah, probably not. It's all right.
So this episode's gonna be one long bleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, that's all right. We didn't curse that much, actually. We're getting better. I feel like we're, censoring ourselves in word, not topic. And I like that.
Do you think the algorithm or whatever the YouTube overlords can detect like the topics and kind of?
Probably like the P word and the P word
I like
and
to
the P word. Probably
I like
all
to
that.
think it's just some guy watching it and he just gives his critique.
He's biggest fan. He's like, they could have done this better.
Just circle back. We started off talking about poop, right?
Right.
Oh wait, no, scatting. Well, same thing.
Well, yeah.
Then we talked about
If you want, you trying to get my P's?
yeah.
I'm going porn, pee pee, and puss.
Okay.
I got a Fitbit.
Oh,
A Fitbit now.
that'd be
It's,
fun. How long have you had it?
I've had it for 2 days.
You have a Fitbit, or is that what is that? That's Fitbit.
Yeah, it's Fitbit. You're gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be very interesting when you pay attention to like what, like playing Smash. My heart rate goes to like 130. Drinking. My heart rate goes to like 150. You're gonna start noticing all this shit.
I have noticed that.
Do you guys have the same exact one, or
No.
No.
This is a tiny little boy.
This is like 5 years old, maybe.
I don't like too many things on my arm. Like
You don't want like a full
too
watch.
big, yeah.
right? Maybe I'll get one. Will be the FBG.
Well, you can do like little challenges, like step challenges and stuff.
I'm not doing that.
You don't think
You guys
walk a
tried
lot?
to do that at one point
We
with
did.
the heart rate
we,
monitor.
we were
though.
trying to kill ourselves, though.
You don't think
I was
you-
working out for like 12 hours a day, just trying to
you
keep up with this man skiing.
You don't think you walk a lot?
No, I don't. I definitely don't walk a lot. Well, I'm just
I think you'd be surprised how many steps you take in a day.
I am a pacer, but
No, he doesn't leave the house.
No, definitely not enough.
Even when you don't. I mean, I've already taken 2,500 steps today. I didn't walk around.
I didn't walk.
Well, I'm a pacer. I do pace sometimes.
I'll definitely get a Fitbit. We could do like challenges and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll get a Fitbit. Why not? It would be the FBG.
Yeah, pretty good.
My mom got it. My mom, I think everyone's mom goes through the phase of I gotta beat Aunt blank with my steps, so she'll just pace around the kitchen.
Yeah, maybe I don't know how this works. Like, I think like we can just create like a
little gang.
Picky Boys like Fitbit, and then like anybody and everybody who has a Fitbit can just like try to beat us.
Maybe we'll make a Discord about it or something.
I did this when I lived in St. Louis and in California, and people walk there. The competition was more important than these people's jobs. There was like a guy who'd walk like hundreds of thousands of steps a week. It's like, can you calm down?
Can you relax?
It's like going on like very long hikes and stuff.
So how do you think it's actually measured? Is it steps or what they think your heart rate would be for how many steps you're taking? Because what if you go for a run?
No, it's movement. Because like a lot of times when a lot of times when I'm jaying it, if it starts vibrating and fireworks go off and it goes 10,000 steps today. And I'm like,
yeah, because if we get into a competition and
swing and a miss,
everyone's in the Discord watching competing with us, and then from 2:30 a.m. to 2:31 a.m. we bump up 5,000 steps and be like, oh god,
Yeah,
they should have like a jerk off mode on it.
Maybe
it's certainly not totally accurate, but I feel like it's relatively accurate because it's not about the heart rate, because they sell ones that are step counters that don't have heart rate monitors. This was a total impulse buy in Best Buy. One thing I also saw that I didn't buy because it was too expensive, but there's Bose has these pair of sunglasses that you put on, and they have speakers like in the bottom, like in the back, that play music to just like essentially just you,
dude.
And it's super loud and it's super clear, and you don't have anything inside of your ears, and no one else, unless they're right next to you, can hear the music.
Dude,
it's wild.
Did you ever have the toothbrush that did that as a kid? There was like Big Time Rush in Hannah Montana had these toothbrushes that when you're brushing your teeth, the music is only in your head. Tooth tunes. They're only in your head.
Wait, no, I think we're talking about just Tooth Tunes was just a speaker on the bottom of the.
No. It would sound like if you put it to your ear, you hear like but you put it in your teeth, and the vocals just go through your teeth, straight to the dome. So straight.
And that's when I wasn't even a kid, and I was like, "This is magic. We're in the future right
now.
We're the flying cars."
You'd get the same 30-second clip of whatever song you bought on your tooth.
Well, it's because you're supposed to brush your teeth for that amount of time.
And then it becomes, it was like 2 minutes, and then it becomes like it's like your alarm song though. Like you start to
hate it. Yeah.
And mine was like a Black Eyed Peas song. I forgot which one it was.
I Got a Feeling.
All right, but dude,
probably.
Dude, what about this? Okay, so you make one, right? We always bust out $1 billion ideas on this. All right, so there's one that's like that, but you can almost upload a playlist, so it's a random song every morning of a playlist of, let's say, 365 songs, never the same song, and you wake up and you're like, oh, start your day off right, get a little beefy, a little bumpy. Snort some coke.
We're gonna see some. I think really the next 20 years, we're gonna see some wild inventions.
What, like
just in the dental hygiene realm?
Yeah, like that.
Well, I don't know. Just with everything that's happening with going to space and shit, and that's one of them. I think the fucking speaker thing you just said, like that's crazy. We're gonna see a lot of more shit like that come out in the next 20 years.
I had 4 years ago. I bought a Bluetooth speaker beanie for running, or like the cold.
I mean, it's just like I think the whole thing is it's just like if it has something to like send vibrations through, then that creates music. My mom got me a thing for like a few Christmases ago. I think this is like the same technology, just like way far behind. But it was basically the speaker, and you would attach this like sticky pad to any object, and that object would like become the speaker.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
What?
And it works. It's like a Bluetooth speaker, and there's this pad with a wire with this like sticky pad, and you attach it to something, and it will send like vibrations, and it will become the speaker. It works best if you'd put it in something like at the bottom of this cup or something like that, so it like amplifies the sound. But you could attach it to anything.
Dude, sound.
It's very strange.
Sound is wild.
Guys are talking about it. This is blowing my mind. So what if I put it on my hand?
It would sound bad, but you could hear it better.
Different surfaces sound better.
Like this cup, like if you put it on the bottom of this cup, it would work really well.
Can you get your hands on it? Does it exist
I
still?
could probably find it. This was again. I think this is like one of those things where like it was just they utilized this technology and then they like made some shitty product out of it. I could probably get my hands on one.
I mean,
This is a long time ago.
don't buy it. But if you find it in the garage in the chest or something,
Oh, I definitely don't. I'm gonna buy it. I definitely don't have it.
I don't even understand what's happening right now.
I'll bring it to you. We can turn this entire set into a speaker.
Stay with my family.
It was
Blowing
incredible.
my mind.
I probably just have it in my pants, and people be like, "Oh, where's that music coming from?" My balls.
my balls are clanking together.
Because a lot of people trick themselves to thinking their phone speaker is adequate to listen to music on, and it's very much not.
A new phone
it is
is
now.
fine.
It is now.
A new phone
I
is
agree with
fine.
you. The
Great.
past 10 years, whole up until like maybe 2 years ago, it was not. Now it is.
The problem is when Frankie Two Tunes puts his I dropped my phone in water for 8 hours speaker on, and it's like it's like okay.
I think
Can you stop?
what all of them sound like.
No, that's not true. You know
not
that's
anymore.
true.
You're
No.
lying.
The shower is like the only place maybe I'll do it, just because I don't have a waterproof speaker right now. But it just especially if you're not alone, if there's more than one person there, no.
Next up,
Absolutely
okay,
not.
okay. Idea number 2. Since we're on sonic waves, what's it called? Is there a speaker that is maybe like this big, and you just snap right to the bottom of your phone and it works through the little port?
I had one,
that happens.
but it was from the dollar store. It was pretty bad.
So I mean,
Also, we don't have audio jacks anymore.
doesn't
Auxiliary cord.
that doesn't work as a
I don't know if they have one for the lightning cable for iPhone, but I had one for the auxiliary port.
There was that one phone that was like, remember it was like you could like build
Build it?
things.
Yeah.
That was such a good idea.
Good idea.
And such a bad
yeah.
execution.
You can take out everything and put 95% battery capacity in this contacts.
It's one of those things that was too good where it would ruin the industry, so they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
'cause,
think they
like,
bought the patents?
Because now,
and, like, got rid of it?
if I want a better phone or if I want a better camera, I don't have to buy a whole new phone. I just buy a new camera piece and put it.
Yeah,
in.
you build it like
Yeah.
like a computer.
because that had like a speaker piece, a flashlight piece, a camera piece.
Yeah.
That was a cool idea.
It's like, so what rig you got? What build you got? Oh, I'm running a 60% battery and a 50% flashlight. It's like that's
Yeah.
110, buddy.
The person who made that is definitely who invented that is definitely like a tinkerer. Like his house just is filled with like a bunch of objects.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you want this
Nah,
lamp to be you want this lamp to be a grill now? Put it on.
He probably got murdered by Apple.
No, murdered. Are you crazy? You need that money.
By
He's
Big Phone.
he's in Apple's dungeon. Whatever. What is his
dude
name?
in
Tim
that
Cook?
big they have like a $1 trillion big spaceship that they all work out of. It's probably in the bottom of that pit.
Underneath.
In
yeah.
in Silicon Valley.
Yeah. It's the thing is huge.
Have you been there?
It's not actually $1 trillion, but it's like a few $1 billion project.
That's enough. Same thing.
I haven't been there either, but I thought you had.
I don't think you can go if you're not invited. You can go to
Oh, I
Google.
thought that thing was open to the public.
I've been to Google. That's what
Oh, the Google. Maybe I'm thinking of the Google.
because
one.
you can ride around like the Google bikes and have all the tech people who make six figures laugh at you.
Got
Look
him.
at this guy. No, but the Apple one.
I
is
know
like-
your whole search history.
yeah. But the Apple one is pretty. It's like pretty exclusive. I heard.
I think we're cool here, guys.
No.
JT doesn't have that much time. to prep
JT has
for
a
his-
meeting.
prep
Yeah,
for
I
his cutiness. So let's go. That was fun. I like to start the morning like that before noon. JT, tell him where to find you. Let's get out of here.
You can find me on Instagram at JTHolden97.
Find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and TikTok and
A little bit of a cucky name, huh?
Danny's watching.
Little cuck implications.
I don't think it is cuck. A lot of
Definitely
people,
voyeur.
a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of people take it as like creepy.
I mean,
It was my Twitch name.
It made a lot of sense on Twitch and a lot less on Instagram.
yeah.
But it still makes sense on Instagram.
Like,
I think
I
it
guess
makes
the
sense
stories,
on
it
TikTok
makes sense.
as well.
Well, it'd be funny if like
It's
on
like,
Instagram your Danny is liking, or like
Yeah.
Danny is following.
yeah, yeah,
I just wanted to make it something that wasn't like numbers.
On Pornhub, he's Danny is jacking off.
yeah. Danny
yeah,
is
yeah.
jerking.
I'm always watching. That's the point.
He's always watching. And
He's like Santa.
Not in a cucky way. In a
lucky way.
and
They're
just
lucky
like,
that
and
you're
just
watching.
oh, look at these guys. You're putting yourself on social media. Hell yeah, good job. It's
Like a
just
dad?
Fucking go.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Do the whole share.
Yeah, like, kiss.